Hey guys, welcome back to 80 Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at Figma Tanjiro Kamado Deluxe Edition from Demon Slayer. Definitely one of the most popular anime recently. Personally, I like it, but I'm not like a diehard fan, but any cool figures, I'm going to buy it. Especially the ones with sword. But anyways, here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And wow, talking about special treatment. This is the first time I'm seeing Figma having this just sliding box. This is really cool. The cover is really nice. It's even got some like gold padding on it. Yeah, very cool. And here, just the regular Figma packaging. I wonder if the regular version has the outside box. I don't think so. But anyways, yeah, let's check it out. And here's the figure still in the inner packaging, looking absolutely beautiful. The paint job looks really clean. The Nezuko is cute, and yeah, let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself. And my first impression on this figure, absolutely amazing. Demon Slayer being a very important intellectual property, I think Max Factory hit this one out of the park. And I'm just gonna go ahead and compare this with the Aniplex Basma version Tanjiro. I think this one is way superior. It has better articulation, better looks, and even though it's not using cloth goods, I think it's managed to hide the joints very well, and the figure is very durable, unlike the Basma version. So the Basma version, not only it doesn't look as good as this one in terms of proportion, the articulation is not as good, even though it's using cloth goods, and yeah, just feels really fragile. I sold my Basma version right after Figma announced this guy. And yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. If you like your Animax Basma version, good for you. But personally, who really cares about articulation and just a big fan for Figma, I really like this one. And yeah, let's just take a closer look at the figure. They put a lot of engineering work into this guy. And again, the paint job is just beautiful. I think he walked out straight from the anime. And yeah, I think this one just has better proportion. Doesn't feel like he has super big head and all that. And yeah, I don't think I will be going back for the Basma version unless there's like a character that Figma doesn't make. And yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think, and I think we can jump straight into the articulation. Looks really complicated here. There's a lot going on. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. But I think at one point, Figma actually released a picture on social media showing the prototype of this guy. There's actually a lot of moving parts and engineering pieces that went into it. But yeah, let's just check it out. He can look up about this much, look down about this much. You can tilt his head side to side, no problem. We've got ball joint and all that good jazz. And most importantly, his head doesn't fall off, unlike the Basma version. And yeah, let's keep looking at it. And we do have kind of a butterfly joint, and the cool thing about this is the quilt actually moves with it, so it gives you that extra range, and all this is on a softer material. So yeah, they really did put a lot of thoughts into this. And we do get a Figma ball joint over here, and there is a cut right here, so it gives you swivel, and there's a cut right here as well, gives you more swivel. Like, there's so much swivel going on with this guy, and you can bend about this much. And of course we have the Figma joint ball wrist. And for the ab crunch, all this is on a softened material, so you can bend forward about this much, and you can bend backwards. Let me move this out of the way. I believe this is a Figma joint here. Yeah, there we go. So Figma joint over here, and he can bend backwards about this much. I guess the ab crunch is not as good as I imagine. The Basma version definitely wins in terms of the ab crunch. Actually, we'll find that out during the action posing. And for the leg, you can kick out about this high, bend about this much, and we have thigh swivel, side to side pivot, and toe hinges. And I believe that's it for the articulation. And yeah, it just feels really good. The figure looks amazing, and I love it. Yeah, really cool. And let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and as expected from Figma, they definitely nailed the look. Really good. Looks like he walked out straight from the anime. And next up, we get a happy face, and it looks really good as well. And then we get the face for the funny moments. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like this. And lastly, we get the teeth gritting angry face, and this one's probably my favorite. I love the wrinkles around the eyes. Very cool. Thank God it's not looking to the side. And for the interchangeable hands, it's pretty straightforward. We pretty much have everything we need, and I'll show you guys during the action posing. And lastly, we have the katana, which is very well made. I really like the matte finish on it. They definitely put a lot more effort than they would for a katana. Probably one of the better ones I've seen from Figma. And then we have the effect parts. Here's the fire one, looking really, really good. And here is the water one. Yeah, this is super, super nice. And we also have the miniature Netsuko, which is really, really cute. Can't wait to get the Figma Netsuko along with the boxes. And yeah, I believe that's everything. And unfortunately, we can't put the sword into the sheath. It's one of those you have to remove the sheath or whatever. But yeah, let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Figma figures, and I think they look amazing together in terms of scale. I think way better compared to the Basma version. Let me know in the comments on what you think, because you might think differently. Maybe for your collection, the Basma version is better. But yeah, the proportion the Basma version just feels a little bit too wide for me, and Figma fits perfectly, even though Figma is non-scale, I believe. And yeah, let's move on. And next up, we have some good old Dragon Ball SH figure arts. And then we have the Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto SH figure arts. And if you are still looking for a Akatsuki robe, I have them in stock in my store right now. The link is in the description. And then we have some of my recent favorite Kamen Riders. And lastly, we have some other random stuff I have around. And let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this figure is easily top 10 figure of the year, if not top 5. Demon Slayer is a really important intellectual property, and Max Factory went out of the way to make sure that this figure doesn't suck. And in my opinion, they did knock it out of the park. This one's definitely a must-have. It looks absolutely beautiful. When you get a Figma figure, you already know it's going to look great. The paint job is beautiful. Even if you do have ping issues, Figma is really good with their customer service in terms of that, at least in my experience. And the articulation on this guy way exceed my expectation. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm discovering as I'm playing with the figure, and it's just amazing. The engineering they put on this guy is just on a whole different level. And hopefully in the future we get the same treatment for other characters, but I think this is maybe Demon Slayer or just character specific. They do a lot of like acrobatic stuff, so yeah, they need that articulation. And I'm just really glad that Max Factory did a really good job on this one. And we can look forward to the future characters they're gonna release. Hopefully they don't stop, because you know, Demon Slayer ended already, so yeah, we can just hope for it, I guess. And for Bus Mod, I don't think I'm gonna be getting them anymore unless they make characters that Figma doesn't make. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And stay healthy and safe. Peace.